Hello friends and viewers, and welcome to my Iggy character guide. Iggy's trait is Grey Wolf. This passively increases his attack, and Iggy will possess jump and climb, making him an extremely mobile breaker to traverse terrain. Iggy has increased power when attacking from Highland, doubling the trait's attack bonus as well as gaining armor piercing. His initial skill is Mountain Alert. This is a 2 energy cost, 0 turn cooldown skill. He will perform a 2x3 alert, dealing 150% ranged physical damage when an enemy enters the area. Before deep diving through each skill rank, Iggy can be built as an active single target damage dealer or as an out of turn alert unit. I will identify what skills to use for which playstyles, but keep this in mind to determine how you would like to build Iggy. At rank 1, I recommend Mountain Tribes. With Mountain Tribes, Iggy has 1 additional movement when unharmed. Additionally, if he's attacking from Highland or moves from one tile to another tile with a height difference of more than 2 tiles, his damage is increased by 20%. Recall that Iggy is an extremely mobile character with jump and climb. Using any teleportation skills to ascend or descend terrain will trigger the damage bonus. Powerful Throw is an active range skill with the same energy cost as Mountain Alert but a 3-turn cooldown. Because of its cooldown, it is not a competitive energy spender compared to some of Iggy's other options. At rank 3, your options are Grey Wolf Sleep or Hunting Preparation. Both skills pair well with Mountain Tribes. Grey Wolf Sleep is a 3-tile range movement ability, gaining crit damage 1 for 1 turn. With Grey Wolf Sleep, you can use this to ascend or descend terrain, triggering Mountain Tribes. Read carefully that Hunting Preparation is only active at the end of Iggy's turn, lasting until the start of his next turn. This passive recovers 10% HP and grants him the Hunting Preparation buff, enabling Highland and recovering 1 energy when defeating an enemy. Because he gains Highland through this passive skill, this also triggers Mountain Tribe's damage bonus and subsequently can make his Mountain Alert more powerful. My pick here is Grey Wolf Sleep. At rank 5, your options are Preempt or Alertness of Wolf. Preempt allows Iggy to perform a strike back before taking an active attack from the front or side. If you selected both Mountain Tribes and Hunting Preparation, Iggy's Preempt will also be stronger. When any enemies are within 6 tiles of Iggy, Alertness of Wolf grants Iggy Move 1 and Damage Reduction 3 buffs for 2 turns with a cooldown of 4 turns. This functionally has a 50% uptime, but grants Iggy additional mobility and active damage reduction. My pick here is Alertness of Wolf. At rank 7, your options are Luxite Dust Smoke Bomb or Horn of the Mountain. Luxite Dust Smoke Bomb deals magical damage, scaling with 50% of Iggy's physical attack and inflicts 3 stacks of infection and a Move 2 debuff for 1 turn. After casting, Iggy can inherit the remaining movement and move again. Because of the Move 2 debuff and Iggy's ability Movement After Cast, this skill can be good for kiting and supplementing infection stacks. Horn of the Mountain is a global support ability for Vilder allies only, granting them Move 1 and Attack 1 buffs. Any Vilder allies with an enemy threat range will also gain Speed 2. This skill can shine if you are playing a Vildarian team on large maps, but again, it is isolated to Vilder allies only, which make up a small percentage of the character roster. My pick here is Luxite Dust Smoke Bomb. At rank 9, your options are Powerful Attack or Invigorating Strike. Powerful Attack does 10% more damage than a regular basic attack. You may prefer this if you selected Preempt at rank 5, as this will also make Iggy's Preempt attacks stronger. Invigorating Strike recovers 1 energy after attacking, which can help fuel Behemoth Hunting's hefty 4 energy cost. My pick here is Invigorating Strike. At rank 11, I recommend Behemoth Hunting. Behemoth Hunting is Iggy's signature ability, dealing 170% single target damage from a range of up to 2 tiles. If the target's max HP is higher than Iggy's max HP, Iggy's crit will increase by 60% and he will gain the Shield Break 2 buff before attacking. This can be an exceptionally lethal but expensive ability against high health shielded targets. Draconic Flash Step is a mobile skill, with Iggy charging within a cross-shaped range and dealing 80% physical damage to all enemies along the line, then gaining parry. This skill is better used to disengage rather than engage, because despite gaining parry, Iggy does not possess the durability to be deep in enemy lines. This build utilizes Behemoth Hunting as the core energy spender. Make sure to line up Grey Wolf Sleep with Behemoth Hunting casts for the crit damage buff, but also to potentially activate Mountain Tribes. This build focuses on Mountain Alert as Iggy's core energy spender. Combined with Hunting Preparation and Mountain Tribes, his Mountain Alert will deal increased damage and restore 1 energy for defeating an enemy, helping to fuel consecutive Mountain Alert casts. For weapon recommendations, consider Army Breaking Spear, Skeleton Spear, or Nameless Staff. Army Breaking Spear increases crit and attack. With Iggy's natural jump and climb and various movement skills, he can easily trigger the cooldown reset and energy refund effects. This is best used for Behemoth Hunting. Skeleton Spear is a good option for the passive physical attack increase and additional piercing damage, scaling with physical attack. This is also best used for Behemoth Hunting. Nameless Staff is another option to make Iggy more mobile and increase crit. This is a good option for either Behemoth Hunting or Mountain Alert. For trinket recommendations, True Lens is a good option for the physical attack and crit increases. Utilizing this is somewhat map design dependent, but Iggy has an easier time than other units to achieve Highland positioning or can be used with Mountain Alert and Hunting Preparation. Hunter's Intuition is another good option to increase alert damage, specifically only when playing Mountain Alert. Origin Hourglass is a good option for the attack increase as well as for the protection against movement and speed debuffs. Maverick's Cloak depends on your risk tolerance. Iggy can attain the mobility to activate the stat increases, but you will need to be strategic and proactive with his movement. For tarot recommendations, as Grey Wolf Sleep and Behemoth Hunting provide some crit scaling, adding Verdict of Justice is a good option. Hierophant's Laws, with the additional effect, is a good option to increase active, single target damage. This is best used with Behemoth Hunting. If playing Mountain Alert, consider Destruction of the Tower. Also consider additional physical attack rolls in lieu of the Lifesteal additional effect. As for Engravings, with Iggy's mobility, he should have an easy time activating the Sword and Wand Resonance to its full potential, benefiting both Behemoth Hunting and Mountain Alert. To provide some composition and usage tips, having uptime on Highland is necessary to achieve Iggy's damage ceiling. He can excel on any maps with elevation to grant him Highland advantage. However, on more flat terrain with less access to Highland, consider external support with Edda's Fortification. Lastly, Iggy is part of the Vilder and Alacrity categories. Consider building a team with him using Lilywill's and Orko's Leader's Auras. For external category buffs, Lilywill's Resonance of Blood increases movement by 1 tile for all Vilder allies. Cole's Perfect Assassin increases crit and crit damage by 15% for all Alacrity allies, pairing well with Iggy's crit bonuses. Nurgle's Alacrity Aura increases crit only. Try to prefer Cole's Leader's Aura if possible. That concludes this character guide. If you have any feedback to share with me, please leave a comment below. I'm open to listening and being wrong. I'm another player improving and learning more about Sword of Convallaria just like you are. Remember, if you find conflicting information to other guides or content creators, then that means there are multiple ways to build a character and still achieve success. Finally, my social media contacts are displayed here to connect with me as well. Last but not least, I want to credit and shout out these resources for helping me put together this character guide. Voyage Memento for character build samples and reference links, the No Potion fan site for skill images and skill descriptions, and the Billy Game site for character art assets. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.